Ladies and gentlemen, another live stream. Let's see. So, getting good audio. No, you have to be testing distance whenever you are going live, at least to make sure that people on the receiving end actually getting what you want to do. Testing distance. But the last live stream I decided to do, the issue I had was that my camera quality was bad. Then I found that I had this. I was trying to use it the first time. I had this webcam with me. I was trying to use it, but I couldn't get using it. So I said, okay, let me put it on break. And since then, I've not live streamed. I've been paying for the stream for all these months and all this time. So imagine having to pay for this amount of money and you're not able to using your equipment. You're not using anything. So I'm going to start doing the live stream since I know that this is actually working fine. I'm going to be doing the live stream more frequent and basically it's just discussion of everything that happened from maybe that day. You know, how to do it. Hopefully I can be doing live stream every day, every night. But for now, today's one is just going to be a good, just a quick breakdown of some of the stories that happen in the entertainment industry. Then putting my thoughts, use video headline, my thoughts, what do I feel about those stories. Then we can walk through that and work with that. Then as things go on, we can start saying, okay, we have a live stream for a particular thing and stuff like that. So, let's see. How do you guys spend your Valentine? For surprisingly, I was seeing on social media a lot of people proposing, a lot of people announcing their relationship, and I thought we all agreed that at least I'm not going to um, injure the single people here. But it turns out that you guys all betrayed me, and we that are single just have to watch and be looking at you guys having fun. But not, I'm not angry. Not telling everybody should have fun if they can have fun. And I think we all live our lives and we all adults here. So I think I have the opportunity to make as long this life as long as I want. So I'm going to make it as long as I can. Then whatever story pops up, whatever story doesn't pop up, uh, no issue. Okay, let me share my screen here. Uh, what's next to share screen? Oh, by the way, this live is happening on Facebook and YouTube. So whatever platforms that you are seeing me from, the function. So yesterday night, I think I woke up around, wasn't it not 5 or 6? And I was okay. I think it's 3 o'clock. I woke up and I was seeing on Twitter saying that the Lanterns logo has been released, and truly, the logo was released on DC shop, and this was basically the logo for the Lantern series. Now, people were complaining, people were defending it, and my honest opinion is that I genuinely do not care about logos of a lot of shows. I think there are a lot of shows that I watch, and my favorite being The 100, and it's not really. I think the 100 logo is okay, but it doesn't change the content of the program is. If you are watching a particular series and uh, the logo of that series is something that you are more concerned about, and I don't think you are just there for the series. You're only there to criticize. And if you look closely, you would see what I'm saying about the case of the 100. Can you see it's just plain white, though there is the bit like saying okay, tools zero collide, but it's still plain white. There's no big thing happening there. Let's see what's uh, to see if the other shows that does not more of this. One popular show is House MD, and this is the logo. Still plain white, but though there are still a lot of things that happen in it. A lot of people were expecting whenever there are logos, they are going to have all those multiple colors and things like that. But I still prefer and still like the logos just being whatever it is that it should be. The main point or what you should focus more is the story. If the logo is beautiful, it doesn't change the fact what the story is going to be about. So I believe what we should be more concerned about is the story compared to the logo. But that said, we have this information about HBO. They're already beginning to start marketing. So I think this logo was gotten from the DC shop. So let me see if I can find DC shop. Let me see if I can find something on the official DC shop. Shows on movie. Shows movie. Commandos. Character. Get message. Don't really have anything, but I don't know how do people get it. Okay, maybe they've archived it. When they are beginning formatting, it will be to be on the particular thing. Because I wrote the shirt. So right now, what we are seeing is that they are working on marketing. So hopefully, in a few weeks, we have how many weeks left to do before the end for this month? Just 1 week. So March, we should be seeing probably the full teaser. My prediction is that hopefully we get this thing before June. I'm not certain we are going to get it by then, but hopefully we do get something lanterns related before June. Then moving on, I saw this post about David Twitch releasing a movie rather called Call of My Life. And though I haven't seen the Caesar of the movie, I kind of like the visuals that I've been seeing. So I haven't really had much time to go and check out um, that. So let me see if I can see the trailer. Um, YouTube. I don't know if there's going to be music in this stuff. That's what she is to watch. George.
Okay, without an audio source, how is the power on or power on this thing? Let me keep it on that. Charge it tomorrow. I think the audio is okay like this. So, what I was saying is that when it comes to Mike Afalong, is one of those actors that people should actually look for, and whatever movie is actually doing is something that I believe would sell because obviously is a great actor. And this short film, though I haven't really watched it. Let me maybe I should do a live reaction. Let me see if I can find find the entire series. I don't know if it's copyright free. Ah, a song. Yeah, I just remember there's a song in the film that's going to take this particular this thing down. But anyone can watch the short film. That is Ololufe and Hold of Love. It's actually quite interesting, and I do love it. Then we have the birthday of Kilosu, nah, 20. Then this rumor about the Up making a live action debut. I don't know anything about this character, so I can't really make uh, something about the character. A Night of Seven Kingdom, I'm not watching it. It is not available in Nigeria, so when I can, it's going to take a while before I can. Let me talk about this article so I actually posted today. I want to see the article according to when they are being posted. Um, so let's see. The particular first story was this um, one about this Nollywood actors that were dead in the car crash. A routine filming day turned tragic in Lekki Phase 1 after two Nollywood production crew were found dead inside a parked vehicle at a movie location, sparking a full-scale police investigation. Found dead. The victim had been identified as Ghost Time. Him, a lighting director and CEO of GT Light, and and Walter Odedion, a creative director widely known in industry circles as director Carrington. Both men were part of the technical team working on on a few projects at the time of this. According to reports from colleagues who said Ime and Odedion arrived early on Saturday, February 7, 2026 to handle lighting arrangements ahead of the day shoot. After completing their setup, they reportedly remained inside Ime's Nissan vehicle, which was parked within the filming premises. Police say that the car air condition was running while the pair rested inside. Around midday, breakfast was delivered to them. The last confirmed interaction anyone had with the two men. Concerns were raised in the evening when repeated phone calls went answered. Crew members eventually approached the vehicle and discovered both men unreferred. Emergency services were alerted and the radio were called to the scene. Lagos State Police Command confirmed that an investigation has commenced since the cases have since been transferred to State Criminal Investigation Department in Yaba for further forensic examination. Investigators were reportedly exploring multiple angles, including toxicology testing, mechanical inspection of the vehicle, environmental factor, and interviews with individuals present on the set. Earlier that day, CCTV footage from both vehicles and surroundings is also being reviewed. At the time of filing this report, authorities have not confirmed the cause of death. Official says findings from autopsy and laboratory analysis will be critical in determining what happened. The news has sent shockwaves through the Nollywood production community, particularly among technical crew who form the backbone of industry operation. Tributes have begun pouring in from colleagues describing document as sophisticated professionals committed to their craft. Um, while speculation continues online, law enforcement authorities have urged the public to allow investigation when it calls for now deaths of Goldstein, email and Otta remain under official review, with the film community and public awaiting clarity. We will continue monitoring development and provide updates as confirmed information emerges. I do not want to make speculations about this case, but I do have no speculation. But you can't really come into saying, "Oh, speculation," and start saying things without actual. Oh, I just saw something. I just saw something now. Without actual confirmation. Um, Obvious. First of all, this is actually a strategy. I'm checking their images here, and I think this is just few of what I could see. This guy should have Instagram. You know, especially for young people like myself, we tend to go out, try to make a name for ourselves, and for a lot of people that are actually doing things the legal way. This is one player I will always think that at the end of the day, when we are going out to look for what we want to go and eat, what would eat us should not come our way. And this is something that actually sad. I don't think there's anything anyone can say. And it's never a matter of not start pointing fingers or anything, because right now the investigation is currently underway, and you have to see for yourself what the result is before you can actually make any guess on what exactly happened, or who you need to point finger on. But right now, this is actually a strategy. We have two people who are masters of their craft. They went out, they went to go and look for what is local create content that would benefit a lot of people, a lot of audiences, and only to be found dead in their car. This is not something that is actually right. Now, as for my speculation, I'm thinking carbon monoxide poisoning, because now I don't know. This is not any official confirmation or anything. It's just me guessing. Um, when they mentioned something about the AC still being on. They were inside the car, so the doors were locked. So if the AC was faulty, there can be actual carbon. There can be like let's say something like smoke. Now they may not be able to feel it immediately until it's late. And yeah, there's someone that actually mentioned something about carbon monoxide poisoning. Is that you start feeling weak and start feeling sleepy. So you be like, oh, and usually since it was after they done it, so they were like, oh, I feel tired. Let me just sleep. Before you know it, it's because of sleep that you cannot wake up for. Now, I am not an investigative journalist, so I don't know what exactly happened, but I do know that this is something that is actually strategy, and I just hope and I pray that uh, I I hope that the this is not as worst as what I'm thinking, and it's not something that is blown into proportion. Because when you remember the Mubad case, it was a case that you hope that would be solved and resolved as early as possible. But sadly, the government starts postponing. Oh, it's this, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, and eventually we didn't get um, answers to the what exactly could kill him because they were giving excuses on that. So in this case, I just do hope. I just do hope uh, this is something that is not blown into proportion, and the guys that the police that are actually doing this thing are someone or people that actually would give us answers as early as possible. May their soul rest in peace. Can't even imagine what anyone around them is going through. Imagine having to go to work and to find out that the guys you're working with died. It's not something that's actually that you could think of and stuff like that. So moving on. The thing I was even talking about that I saw when I was talking about the news was that when I post their name, I saw on Streamdorm website. Yeah, let me check if we appear in the home page. I don't need to work. Oh, this is where we now appear. Fourth page. I need to work on ISO, but at least it's moving forward, and articles are being shown. Hopefully, things work out. So, moving on, what's the next story? Um, we have an announcement to make. We are currently in partnership with we are currently in partnership. So We are currently in partnership, active Niger media platform, and it's a quiz. So together we are working together to make sure that the music quiz is something that we can be able to bring up to more people and make sure that we're having more community members and more people that we can share the prices with. So if you check out Active Niger on your social media platforms, you're able to see them and you're able to connect with them, check out their platforms, and you can also check out our own community. I'm going to leave the. Can I do that in chat? I can't ask you to go and do it manually. Let me see, let me read this description. Let me use the description. What do you call this? I want to edit the description. Stream this. Yes. Link to TV. Oh, good. Let's see if I can get where exactly the link to is. Active user entry. Link forward slash active user. Are you kidding me? There's a dot in the link to link. That's ng. Huh? Hopefully that reflects. So that's basically a partnership with James. You guys can go check them out and check us out. So moving on, we have more things to discuss. There are some challenges that happen in the foreign space. Dana Eden, who was the producer of Apple TV's Tehran, she died today. Then Idekai Sato, who is the father of the Sega hardware, also died. And it's kind of tragedy having to see multiple people dying in one day. It's really challenging. I wish them shit that was crazy. or like at a very confusing. Rests in pit to both of them, both them are eating and Itekai Sato, rest in peace to both of them. Now, moving on, we have this behind the scenes of Superman poster of Color of My Life with by Damit Switch, love pictures, love pictures, Albedo, Richard Gunn Levitt, Jerry White. This one that was even surprising. I just have seen this particular guy. He did this doctor in one particular series. What's his name? Freddie Imo, the good doctor, and is someone I don't know other movies he has been doing, but it gives that face of that autistic doctor. So majority of his movies when you see if you
We are.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me
You don't.
questions.
Wait, you don't
I
know?
can't answer.
Don't you want to answer?
I don't. No.
You don't.
No, I don't want I feel like at all moments Marvel's ready to plop
Do,
you up
do
when
you
you
feel
spoil
like
things.
you're going to be part of the Marvel universe? You're going to be 80, and people like me are going to be asking you, "Are
I
you
hope.
in that Marvel
I
movie?"
hope that would be great. We need more 80-year-olds in Marvel movies. Actually, you bring up a
You
good
know
point.
Come on, Jane Fonda.
Come on, Jane Fonda. I would love to see Jane Fonda in a Marvel movie. You heard it here first, folks.
There we go. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
So good seeing you.
My audio again went off. I didn't notice. Ah, I'm having issue with this production. I need people. Well, um, where did I stop? What was I saying before that issue come up? There's a dot in the picture. I wish they had a very meeting and which he did the I was then I was talking about this guy. This is going to be very hard for me to believe. Well, we're having issues and we can always come back to it. So basically there's a Thompson. I would love to see her in the movie. Then Invisible Store is coming out in 30 days. We are here and year in half budgeted press. That's basically everything. So going back to watch this particular video will be quite embarrassing, but uh, sure, I know. Also, why is there? Why is that? Oh, God. I don't like the issue with the earlier had with that. No, that's particular. That's okay. Let me check if there is uh, some things happening in this field. This economic related documents returns. Interesting. Medical assist of the year. Is the end of this year uh, happening today? African Plus Count Pascal year 2025 African Artist of the Year. When did they release song to make him African artist? Okay, he did release song, but as in terms of majority of what we had in Nigeria wasn't that good. So I think I think that's okay. I have no issue with it. France celebrates 131st birthday. Nigerian Jakub or Denzi is from here. None of them. Music fan shares top five artists defining their vibes. Navana. Whiskey named Person of the Year at West Africa on Point Awards. Billboard's Person of the Year. That's subjective. Billboard labels Rema One It Wonder. When? Rema 2023 Masses among One It Wonder based solely on the US needs, sparking backlash. Is recent feature very recent not a second? Well, say it like that. I don't think it gives the uh context. Now, if you say okay, 25 biggest one hit wonders of the 21st century. Now you're looking at um my own circle, like people that actually debut on my own board. Now, let's take for instance now Nigeria turning what was turntables. Was it turntable? Yeah, turntables charts. Now, if we are saying American artists that has debut on turntables charts, we are calling them we're calling the standard. Now, obviously, there are many American artists that have already debuted on the chart, but now let's say we have one that debuted last 2 years, last 3 years, and so far he hasn't debuted. Even though the artist is releasing songs for abroad and is releasing bangers and everybody is dancing, but he hasn't debuted on the Nigerian chart. Are we going to describe or qualify? Are we going to call that particular person a one hit wonder? I think that's where we're having the issues and where we're not getting ourselves. Now, Rema has been putting out bangers and it has been charting lots of country charts, UK, New Ghana, in South Africa. He has been charting everywhere, he's charting on Nigeria chart. So just because he only had one song that debuted on Billboard, then after years he hasn't had anyone. So we are going to just qualify that oh Rema is one hit wonder. Then that will also so we also have to call CK a one hit wonder because he has released only one song that's stable on Billboard. I think this is where the issues are always coming in. And when we are saying that, oh, we want to chart on Billboard, we want to start using the Grammys, we want to start using AMVC, sorry, yes, AMVC, MTV AMAs awards, all those kind of foreign awards. It kind of put it in a space where you can now define music. Now, imagine calling Rema a one hit wonder when at home it is showing you results. So just assume Rema is, let's say, like Charlie Poppy now. And we said, okay, so far because of the type of song, the people now start going, "Oh, we knew it was fake. We knew the song will not trend, or we use vulgar. We knew it will not trend. That's one song he released was the only song he was going to release, and he has blew and everything." Even both Charlie Poppy and Vulgar, even without having to be trending on all those particular, but doesn't make them more. So it doesn't say that all those guys are one it wonder. So that means should we now say um every other Nigerian artist should we classify Olamide an upcoming artist because he has not had any song that has the I I don't know the facts, but let's say Olamide has not had any song that has debut on Billboard. Are we going to say Olamide is one hit wonder? Let me fact check myself. As Olamide song ever debut on Billboard? Yes, okay. Yeah, he has particular. Yeah, he has songs that has debuted on Billboard, but still, are we going to start seeing every artist that hasn't debuted on Billboard, UK, China, Belgium, Germany, wherever in the world? Are we going to classify those artists upcoming artists? Because if Billboard is the standard for charts, then I think it's high time every nation start defining what is the chart. If you are going to start using foreigners as your chart and as your what's the word, as the benchmark, then they can define who is who. We say, okay, it is until Davido wins a Grammy. Davido is an underground artist. So that means all those years of success, Davido pushing the boundary of Afrobeat, Davido pushing the boundary of music, just goes to waste because Davido has never had a Grammy. I don't think that makes sense. So using those Grammy or using all those awards or their charts as the defining point of industry is something that is wrong. I think this one makes Nollywood interesting because Nollywood has shifted its own self from saying, "Oh, we need to have an international recognition before we actually make anything." Nollywood keeps fighting every single day and forces American actors with Nigerian descent or even American studios to produce movies in Nigeria, to produce Nigerian stories. So I don't see why we can't do the same for music. I think this is even why we're having issues where artists are no more putting out quality songs. Everything they are chasing is with foreign record labels to sign them, to give them due, and at the end of the day, we're not getting anything. They are not producing the content that they are supposed to produce. They're not producing quality. So we just have someone going to the studio and say everything that is trending. Six seven, big booty, meat pie, chocolate, those kind of things. Then you listen to the music and you're like, God, is this not song? Just going to just change it and start playing Indian songs because I think that one will sound better in your ear. So I don't, what I would say for the industry is that it is high time we change what defines good music. It is time to change what defines the quality of our songs. If you want to start using the foreigners as the defining points, then whatever they say is what we are going to start accepting. So we can't start accepting bullshit like saying Rema is the one is order based on whose science or whose capability. This is actually bullshit. Even pissed. I'm pissed. I don't say it. I don't want to say things that I regret. What else is trending? Harvey Styles, Nigerian, Canadian people, Spidey, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Hey, don't start promo Spider-Man banning the dogs, PC, Very Dog, Lambi, Elizabeth Olsen, Resident Evil, Amy stand with RM. I think for now, this is going to be all. Let me waste time and have it go 1 hour. It's been a while since I actually done live, so just make your life cool. Um, no, this is actually your dates. I'm feeling stupid. I'm trying to waste time to make this thing reach 1 hour. You don't actually have any story that just trying to waste time. What do we have to see? You didn't see that. But I love that. I don't have any issue with anyone's policy. Um, mm, there's an issue with two-party politics, and when everything's all about it's all about size. But let's say there are multiple parties, and it's no longer right or left. It's just about doing the right thing and making policies that actually make something. K-pop demon hunters reunion. What do you mean union? Reunion? There's no reunion when the last time you guys did anything together was last month. After you've been unioning, I don't see the point. Well, hopefully there's an announcement about it soon. I've not watched the first one. I've watched clips of it. Watched the entirety of K-pop demon authors. This trend is annoying. First in my bloodline celebrating your win. But the one thing I don't like was there was someone that actually that got married and said, "What's in my bloodline to do something with my husband?" And the people were shouting at Daniel's content. I don't like it. The, we've passed 1 hour. There isn't much I want to say. Um, Technically, that's all I have for today on today's live. I hope to be doing more of this and help to have better content to share during live streams. I'm going to make this audio format and post it. So, do you have any other thing? I wish I have an end sequence. Let me see this thing and see. Uh, charts, music, notes, QR codes, caption, graphics. Oh, oh, you can actually pull logo. You forget it. Is there option for? Oh, there is. You can add presentation, add local video. I am sure my device will add it. Local video more about Mm, I was true. No queuing, nothing. Just straight up. Do what you want to do. You don't queue. Dude, let's reduce the button. So, guys, I think that's all for today's live stream. Let's see how this outro thing works, and um, hopefully, we're able to start doing more of this now that I've gotten my a good camera and see what happens. My name is Idayo. Thank you for joining the live stream, and see you when next I see you. Bye for now.